Yeehaw! It looks like we are live. So, hello everyone, I am Andy and I have the great honor of starting off the Best of NES Marathon 2019. It's the best time of the year to be a NES fan, I would say. So many amazing runners, so many amazing games, and yeah. Alright, either way, since I don't think we should probably not, delay the schedule in the beginning, so I think we should start off right away. I trust that the one keeping track of the timer knows when the timer starts in this game, because I assume it's Dexter who also runs this game. So timer starts when you enter the moon stage, basically. So I'm gonna reset here, because I'm gonna try to get a frame perfect manipulation on the first stage to manipulate the rat pattern, which is not gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyway. So we're gonna start off right away. Whoops, not on normal. Easy, that's the way to go. Okay, go. Timer start. Alright, so the reason we start off with the moon stage usually, it doesn't really matter in a marathon run, I guess, but wait, let's see here. This is a bit scary actually. Okay, didn't die, nice. Okay, we made it through the octopi. And we made a clip. Normally in this stage you're supposed to go around the entire stage collecting Gizmo Duck's suit for him to open that door. Okay, we didn't get the manip, but it's all good. The rat here has a bazillion different patterns. If you do the stage frame perfect, and also you need to kill the enemies in a specific frame, then you can actually manipulate the pattern to be one which is the potentially fastest, but that's fine, that's fine. Now we're gonna head off to Transylvania. I'm doing the speedrun route here, which I use. I go Transylvania second, because there's a lot of RNG in the game, and basically you want to get the bad RNG bosses out of the way first. Other than that, what can you say? This game is basically optimized. It's very, very optimized. One of the more optimized NES games, I would say. My current world record stands at 7:07 minutes, and it's probably the world record I'm most proud of all my runs. So, Magica can give you 3 different height variations in their pattern. You want the medium or the... damn it. Come on, Magica. You want the medium or the low pattern. I got the medium pattern there, which that was actually a good pattern, but I messed up the final hit, which was unfortunate, because otherwise that would have been a really good kill. But still, no point in being too sad about it. So now we're going to Amazon. This stage has the most interesting trick in the game. There's in the third screen there's a helicopter. You can skip the entire helicopter cycle, which you normally would have to wait for. The problem is that if you fail the trick, which is a pretty precise trick, you lose 45 seconds because you die. So let's have our fingers crossed and bless RNG in chat that I will make this one. Okay, I always go for that, no matter the situation. No matter if it's a like GDQ race or ESA race or whatever, I always go for the heli skip, and it usually pays off. I have failed it once, I think, in a marathon. I think I failed it at, I don't remember when it was, but whatever, we got it this time, that's important. Okay, second boss fight, or third boss fight, the Sentinel. He gave me... He can also give you different patterns, but he has 2 initial patterns and then follow-ups, but I play this game so much, so I know exactly what it's gonna do. So that was good. Now the RNG is basically out of the way of the game. Those 3 stages, the moon boss and Magica has a bunch of RNG, and the Amazon stage itself is very hard, which is why we play those stages first. So now the RNG is out of the way, now the run is basically pure execution until the very end, where we're gonna see one more potential RNG trick, which is called the task bat. Okay, so in the mine stage here, you notice I first went back to Transylvania to get a key. Unfortunately, there's no way around that. We've been trying for years to find a way to skip that Transylvania key, but it's just not possible, it seems. So if anyone managed to do that, I will probably give you a bounty of 1000 kronor. Anyway, so if you want to speed up this boss fight here, you want to hit him as late as possible every cycle, just before he starts his rolling transformation. The reason is because he actually makes the transformation, or the rolling animation faster then. So you actually save a half second in the fight, compared to just doing it, hitting him earlier. That was a good stage. Okay, next up is Himalayas, and it's a pretty straightforward stage. We're gonna see if... Okay, we didn't get the hockey player despawn. One player that recently contributed a lot to this game when it came to research about RNG, or not RNG, but it's Hemi86. He actually found... He was the one that first found the frames for the moon stage to get a consistent good rat pattern, or the mechanics behind it, basically. So shoutouts to Hemi. He also found a way to despawn a hockey player down below here in this stage, but it's a bit complicated, and there's the setup for it starts already at the mine stage. So. Alright, I'm gonna try a hard trick here, maybe, we'll see. Okay, we didn't get it. I went for it at least. You can do... you can actually pogo only... You saw I got stuck in the snow when I tried to pogo. If you hit the snow frame perfect, you can actually... do a frame perfect snow pogo, which makes it possible to hit the Yeti a bit higher, which is... And you need to do it twice to capitalize on it, so... And I didn't even get it once, but it's okay. Final stage, we're back to Transylvania for the third time. Whoops. And this time we're gonna fight Dracula Duck. So the only thing that's different here is the boss fight. So at the end of the fight here, we will attempt... If I get one of the two furthermost right spawns on the last cycle in the boss fight, I will try to attempt the final trick of the game, which is called the task bat, where you can gain a little bit of extra height on the final rope. So we'll see how it goes. The two first spawns doesn't matter, so we'll see about the third one is the important one. Okay, let's see. Ah, you dick! Okay, he gave me the worst possible spawn, so... Sadly, we lost like 1.5 seconds because I couldn't get to him in time. So that's unfortunate, but it's still gonna be a good run. No mistakes, really. And time. Well, the task bat was not possible on that pattern. There was nothing I could do. But it's okay. We got sub 720 in a marathon. I don't know what Dexter's time was here, but I timed it myself to 7:18.8. Or 0.7 even. Oh wow, we had the same timing. Dexter is too strong on the timing. So, that was DuckTales. About as good as you can expect from a marathon run, really. There was no major mistakes. You got to see all the stages, all the game in all its glory. It's one of the more... I mean, there's not much to say about the game itself. Most people know this game from childhood because, like, it's one of the more popular games, I guess.